everybody. How's it going? Today is about stress and worry. Stress and worry, you ask? I just returned from a great trip to Oregon. Saw the coast, the mountains, and most importantly, spent 5 great days with Blake. I shouldn't be stressed. Most of you can probably imagine why. School. Capital letters, school. The time has come for my feet to meet the pavement. All the work I've done all summer long on awareness, mindfulness, faith, it's all being tested as we get closer to school opening. And the pressure on school personnel to get back to work. Man, am I struggling. I can tell you right now that I need a lot more work and time. But this is a journey, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. And I've discovered in 5 days that I might be slower building than Rome. It seems like I have to remind myself at least once an hour, most often many times an hour, to stay in the moment. School is not here yet, and I need to trust the Lord. Trust that He will carry me through. It's not that I don't want to go back to work. Don't for 1 minute think I don't want to get back to making music, sharing my love for this awesome art. I want to go back as much as an opera singer at the Met or any performer on Broadway. I will admit right now that at the age I am, if I could retire in the midst of the world we're in, yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it tomorrow. Among the strategies to reduce stress and worry in one's life, I'm getting ready to talk about, the one about retiring would be the one that's called escape. Alas, I cannot. And I know I am not the only teacher in this roller coaster ride who feels very similar. Does that mean I'm going to adapt or even learn to cope with the stress, though? No. No. Capital letter no. N-O. I'm done with that. I've done enough reading and faith walking this summer to stay the course of changing my lifestyle. If you'll recall, I stated early on that I guessed the timing was right, that I really couldn't put my finger on exactly why now was the right time for this journey. Well, God gives us a time and season for everything. He put me on this path. I believe that. I believe everything about this journey is His in the making. Man, does He know what we need. And not only did He finally reveal a glimpse at the big picture, but He knows what I need every day. For instance, this morning's devotional was this. You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. With your help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale a wall. That's Psalm 18, 28 and 29. I do my very best to read a daily devotional before my feet ever hit the floor. It is what I believe to be my morning centering mechanism, another strategy for de-stressing my life. My evening centering strategy is yoga and the mind-body awareness it provides me. I read that, and I took off on my walk. The get active mechanism. When I returned home, I was feeling a little better, but not perfect. David and I talked about the anxiety I'm feeling about him being high risk, and again, I felt a little better still. I hope everyone has a support system of some kind, not someone that complains and is negative with you, but someone who lifts you up, because that's another mechanism to deal with stress and worry. Now, I'm sitting outside. I wrote in my journal, listening to some music at the same time, and the stress started rolling off of me in waves. What positive outlets do you have that help you de-stress and quit worrying? I love to write, not just in a journal, but stories and books. And of course, the piano has helped me de-escalate the worries all throughout my life. In case you're wondering, I didn't come up with these strategies all on my own. I'm reading an incredible book right now. I believe I've mentioned it before, but if I haven't, The Healing Self by Chopra and Tanzi. It's an absolute must read. Here is what the book states about worrying and stress. Worry. Self-induced anxiety. It solves nothing, and as the book states, blocks the possibility of dealing with things more positively. Worrying and complaining increases our stress level, and by doing either, we've become the stressor. As I borrowed from someone else, worry takes away today's peace. And what does stress do for us? A lot of detrimental stuff, that's for sure. Which brings me to a new word I've also mentioned, mind-body, all one. There isn't one thing our mind doesn't think that our body doesn't internalize. If we have thoughts of love, our body feels love. If we have thoughts of peace, our body feels peaceful. Likewise, if we worry and let ourselves adapt to stress, our bodies feel the stress. We begin to have health problems, possibly minor at first, but the accumulative effect of what our brain thinks plays out in our physical body. It's all connected. I know there are as many parents who are apprehensive about sending their children back as there are school employees. Even our mothers, at David's and my age, are apprehensive about us going back to school. My mother told me today on the phone that she worried about me going back to school. My husband's mother, always the direct one, asked just point blank, what is the school doing to protect the teachers? From her point of view, and I have to say mine, David didn't beat cancer 22 years ago just to die in his 32nd year of teaching from this nasty virus. We all need a little bolstering right now. I'm going to go back to my thoughts in earlier episodes. We must take care of ourselves if we want to take care of our community. And in order to take care of our community, we must think of what's best for the herd, not just ourselves. Chopra says we must activate the airport solution. That's what he calls this, the airport solution. Detach, center, get active, seek positivity, and rely on emotional support daily if we want to engage in a healing lifestyle. I'm going to add faith and nutrition to the list. Nutrition is a whole upcoming episode in itself. Faith could be and might be down the road too, but I'll just wrap up with this today. I can't imagine believing in just myself or other earthly beings right now, because we ain't doing so hot. Maybe you didn't need this little pep talk as we get ready to go back to school. Maybe you have some other stress in your life. I needed this episode. I needed to journal it, and I needed to talk it. And I felt compelled to share. Please share and subscribe. Let's make the world a better place. Until next time, God bless.